You think you know how Americans survived the Great Depression, but history hid the darkest survival tricks. Families turned scraps into meals, used secret hacks to stay alive, and survived in ways most people today could never imagine. And the most shocking trick of all was completely legal. When people talk about the Great Depression, they usually mention bread lines, soup kitchens, and unemployment. But what they rarely tell you is how ordinary Americans created brutal survival systems just to stay alive another week. This was not cooking, this was strategy. Back then, millions of families had almost nothing. Fathers traveled across states looking for work. Mothers stretched tiny scraps of food into meals for 6 or 7 people. Children learned very early that wasting even a single potato peel could mean going hungry tomorrow. One forgotten hack was called depression soup. Families threw whatever they could find into one giant pot. Old vegetables, leftover bones, stale bread, even weeds from empty fields sometimes ended up inside. The goal was not taste, the goal was survival. And somehow that was enough. Another powerful survival trick involved newspapers. During freezing winters, poor Americans stuffed newspapers inside jackets, shoes, and walls to trap heat. Some families survived entire winters using paper as insulation because they could not afford coal or firewood. Imagine being so cold that newspaper became your winter coat. Then came the coffee trick. Real coffee became too expensive for many Americans, so families roasted barley, acorns, or burnt bread to create fake coffee substitutes. It tasted terrible, but it gave people comfort during terrifying times. That's the part history forgets. These hacks were not only about staying alive physically, they were about protecting hope. One of the